If you're looking for a cheap place to get your FIFA 15 coins, then look no further. Go to ufifa.com and use the code TVM to get yourself a discount. They also sell PSN and Microsoft points and subscriptions quite cheap as well. Link in the description. Cheap, fast and reliable. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to another episode of Trading 2, and this is the final episode of Trading 2. I thought I'd just make this episode just to round it all off and to say to you guys that there will no longer be, there you go, that's English, any more Trading 2 episodes. Now, there's been a massive gap between this one and the last one, and you guys can pretty much guess that I'm not going to be doing any more. The reason I'm not going to be doing any more is because the market has just taken a massive dive, and with all the special lightning round packs, you know, the Black Friday, the Cyber Monday, and then the special Messi, the ST Ronaldo, the Inform Ibra, both of them in the same team of the week, it's completely ruined the market to the point where I cannot trade for the life of me. There are still some people out there who can trade, but those are people who are good at trading and people with patience. Unfortunately, I ain't that guy. I've got one method and one method only. I've showed it to you before, and I'll show it to you again. And then I've got a different way of doing it, or a different way of looking at it to make you think to yourself, well, hang on a minute, I could actually make some money doing this. And it's very, very casual. You don't need to be good at trading. You don't need to be at your screen or at your computer looking for prices every 5 minutes. You can literally go away a couple of days, come back and do it again. Now, a couple of episodes ago, or maybe even the last episode, I showed you guys this player right here. His name is Flavio Paixão. I've got no idea how to say his name. Portuguese right mid. Are his stats good? No. He looks pretty abysmal. Now, I bought him for 8,006 and I bought another one for 8,007. There was actually another one on the market at the same time I bought the second one, but I didn't buy him. I left him there. So I've only bought two. I should have bought three, but I only bought two. I showed you the one in the last episode, I believe, and I said, just invest in this guy because he will go up in price. There you go. He's gone up to 17k. But he hasn't stopped rising yet, because if we go and look at the transfer market and we type in Paixão, if we actually spell his name correctly, we could probably find him. There he is. If we then search up 10k minimum buy now and then say, oh, I don't know, 22 minimum, what are we going to find? We're going to find him. How much do you reckon he's worth? 22,000. So I sold that guy yesterday, I might add, at 22. He's now up to at 17. He's now up to 22. I just want to show you proof that I did actually buy this guy for 8,000. There you go. That guy right there purchased for 8,006, and I purchased him for 8,007. But of course, you saw that in the last episode because I did it live in front of you. But there we go. Ignore the ones where I've purchased Amrabat for 20k. It's just me transferring coins over to a second account. But we bought him for 8,006, and then just proof there that we've sold one for 17, and we sold one there for 17,250. Now, if I'd waited for today, I could have actually sold him for about 20k, because this guy is being price fixed at 22,000 coins by a very apt name, Got no idea. And this guy has got no idea that I could have literally just put him on the market for 20,000 and he would have bought him because he wouldn't want to be outdone by me. So that's the guy basically who bought my ones for 17k yesterday because he wanted to price fix them. So he's bought everyone below 22k. So the method, or the two methods I have for you, is this guy is being price fixed, yeah? So if you want a method where you just search up this guy every 5 minutes and see if someone's listed him on the market for discard value, because that can happen. If people go off foothead prices are likely to be very, very stupid because they don't calculate quick enough. So he's probably being listed at about 9k by some people who go off foothead prices, because foothead have him about 9k lowest buy now because he's only recently been price fixed. So if you want to quickly search up and try and catch this guy out a little bit, because I would imagine that this guy's not just doing it to Flavio Paixão, but he's doing it to other people as well. But if you're quick enough and keep searching, you can find one who's listed below 22k. If you listened to me when I said go out and buy this guy for discard value, you should have one in your club. Put him up for 20k and you'll sell him straight away. That wasn't meant to rhyme, but it did. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, so we've got another... The method basically that I'm going to tell you, or it's pretty obvious, is go out and use whatever coins you have spare to buy silver informs. Now, the way I'd recommend doing it is if you've got a spare £4.50, this is a bit of a plug, and it's not a... It is a plug, but it's just... You can go anywhere and do this, but go to uFIFA, you can use the code TVM, there's the plug, and buy 100k. You won't get banned for it, just buy 100k. List up a rare gold player, okay, and you have, on a separate account, if you want to do this very, very safely, You've got 100k on a separate account. Go on the web app or go on the console, whatever you want to do, and go search up silver informs. Okay, I don't really know any silver informs off the top of my head, but if you want to go out and search for silver informs that are near discard value, then that's where your money is, essentially. So I'm not going to be able to find one now because I should have researched this before. But if we search for 13k, I wouldn't invest in one more than 12k really if I were you. So what you want to do is just search through. You can go on Foothead and find ones, obviously a lot quicker than I can find one here. But there you go, this guy right here. 54 pace is abysmal, but Paxao had equally as shocking stats as this guy, but there's two on the market for 12k. There's probably more. We're going to go look for Furch, okay? I'm going to type in here Furch, and we're going to go search up how many are there. There's 3 on the market, 1 for 12,750 and 2 for 12. How many are on the market in general? Okay, we want to put that down to about 8k because that's what Silver Informs discard for, in and around that amount. There's a lot on the market. I'm not going to lie to you, this may not be the card to do it with, but on the other hand, it may be the card to do it with. There are 3-ish pages on the market, okay? Now, a lot of them have been listed up for about 20k. That's good news. That's very, very good news. So if you use your 100k to buy all of the informs that are, I would say, there are actually a lot of them for good prices. If you search up 14k, there should only be about 4 or 5. Yeah, 4. Okay, so that's good news. So what you could do instantly for a profit is buy those 3, maybe even that one, and list them up for 14k. You're not going to make money on this one, but you're going to make about 1,000 coins on each of these. But that's not the method I'm talking about. The method I'm talking about is buy all 4 of them, leave them in the club, and don't touch them again. Just leave them for 2 weeks. I don't know how long ago this guy was in form. He may be in form this week. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. If I can go look at the team of the week, I will go and look at the team of the week. Can I click that? I can click that. Oh no, you're going to be able to see most of it. Okay, hang on a minute. What's going on here? He is in form this week. Genius. This is perfect. Buy him at 12k and then wait 2 weeks. He'll be worth 17, 18 standard. That is just standard price. He may even rise. He's actually got a pretty decent shot on him. Now, unfortunately, I can't switch between his stats for some reason. It won't let me. There you go. He's got a pretty good shot on him at 80 shooting. He's got 76 physical, which is pretty decent. He's Argentinian, which is great. I don't know what league he plays in. I'm not even going to hazard a guess as to what league he plays in. It doesn't tell me his team name. Well done, EA. Good job. But he's perfect. You can use him. You can use him to invest in. So, yeah, use your 100k. Buy as many of them as cheaply as possible. Go on the open bid. Maybe there's some on the open bid. But buy as many of them as possible. Wait 1 week. Leave the account then. That's why I said do it on a separate account. Leave the account. Go off and play FIFA or Call of Duty, wrestling, whatever you want to do. And then come back in a week. Just check his price. Is he worth anything? Yeah, okay, he's gone up a little bit, and then you can decide when you want to sell him. He won't go down in value again, and if you buy him for 12k and he doesn't shift, you can just shift him back on for 12, 13k. Don't lose any money, move on to the next player. The lower you buy them for, the lower risk there is. If you could probably find a better one to do it with this. This is just quickly off the top of my head, didn't have a clue what I was doing, didn't even use Foothead to find him, literally just searched him up. The 54 pace is the only thing that concerns me. However, the fact that he has an 80 shot and he's Argentinian is great news. I mean, I've never heard of him before, so he's probably not going to get another inform anytime soon. I would buy him for 12. I'd buy all those 3 of them for 12. And then you can move on to a different inform because you've got nearly 70, 60, 70k left. Do you know what I mean? It worked with Paxao. It will work with that guy. Trust me, it is a gold mine. You will, yeah, go do it. I highly recommend you go do it. That's going to be the last episode. People have been asking me, are you going to do a Team of the Year market crash trading method? I'll have a look around to see if I can find any decent methods to use. But don't hold your breath, basically. I'm not a trading YouTuber. I try my best to help people out. And I'll try my best to, like, do methods for other people. Or do methods for you guys. But I don't trade myself. I just find it a lot quicker just to splash 4 quid, buy 100k, and be where I would be after, like, 2 or 3 days of trading. It's just a lot quicker for me to do that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this method will make you a lot of money in the long term rather than the short term. It's very good for over Christmas as well, because if you invest in these players just before Christmas and then you don't play FIFA over Christmas, or you're just playing Ultimate Team, or you're building your own Ultimate Team, you'll forget about this, and then eventually you'll go back on, he might be worth 30k, and you bought him for 8. That's probably what's going to happen with this Paxao guy, but I just got really impatient and wanted to sell him there and then for some coins. But yes, brilliant. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it and it has helped you out, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Till the next time, thank you very much for watching. As always, goodbye.